Hello you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. For the love of, if you're joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome. Thanks for taking the time to click on this Bath & Body Works White Barn candle review of Tree Farm, which is part of their winter 2020 holiday collection. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a follow-up review on Tree Farm. If you guys saw my Bath & Body Works haul from last week, I did feature Tree Farm in it. I had been burning it. Actually, I was burning it in the haul, and I gave it some pretty positive feedback, but I did tell you guys that I'd actually do an in-depth kind of dedicated review to Tree Farm after I've burned it a couple times, and that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to start it off with the scent notes, as I always do for Tree Farm. I'll throw them up on the screen for you. The scent notes for Tree Farm are cedar, pine needle, and spiced apple. That is absolutely what I do get from this candle. I said in my haul, and I'll say it again here, when I'm burning this candle, I'm getting 90% of it is that pine and then also that cedar. Get kind of that sharpness that you would get from like a pine needle, a fir needle. And then I do get a little bit of like a warmth from a cedar. They do say that there's a little bit of spice in there. They're saying spiced apple. I think in my haul I had accidentally said spiced pumpkin, but there is a little bit of that kind of baking spice in there, but it's not that noticeable. When I'm burning this candle and when I have it going, if you're walking into the room when you have a candle like this going, your first thought is going to be like it's a cedar, a warm kind of piney, fir type fragrance. You're not going to think that it's like an appley type scent. So don't let that apple note throw you off. There's just a little touch of spiciness that gives it a little bit of warmth, but it's definitely not an apple-based scent, at least to me. I definitely get it is a very much so pine, Christmassy, winter type fragrance. I actually prefer this to fresh balsam. I like fresh balsam, but fresh balsam can be very intense. To me, there's something about Tree Farm where it's a little bit more, it just has a little more depth. Fresh balsam is just that straight up, fresh Christmas tree, super strong. Whereas this has a little bit of that kind of warm, almost like a rustic type scent. I think it's very beautiful, really pretty. I think Tree Farm was out last season. I think one of you guys commented either on my video or on my Instagram post that Tree Farm was out last season and it was really popular. I must have been sleeping on that one. I don't know if I wasn't able to get my hands on Tree Farm or if I did burn it and try it, it just didn't jump out to me. But this season, I'm all about it. I really like it. I don't know if they have wallflowers in Tree Farm. If they do, I would absolutely get them. I'd say if you're a fan of fresh balsam, if you're a fan of like Yankee Candle's balsam cedar, evergreen, any of those scents, you probably would enjoy this one. I think of all of those fragrances I just mentioned, Tree Farm is probably my favorite. Very nice, very, very warm, very, very rustic. I think if you want to have like a Christmassy kind of Christmas tree vibe without having an intense, over the top Christmas tree scent, this might be a good option for you, just because it has a little bit more of that smoothness and that warmth. Now, getting onto the packaging, I love the packaging of this collection. There are obviously another handful of fragrances in this cute little wrap around, and it's actually kind of raised up. I don't know if it's showing on camera, but it's actually kind of raised up. Really, really pretty, very just rustic, just like a cutesy rustic Christmas collection. The lids, and I'll throw a picture on the screen, the lids are of course embossed on this one. Overall burn, no issues with the burn. I typically don't have too many issues with Bath & Body Works candles. Pulled out, no issues. The wicks on this one, they look like they might be mushroom topping a little bit, but to be honest with you guys, this is one where the wicks weren't too finicky. I did trim them just a little bit, but I'm not having them like fall into the candle or pollute the wax or anything like that. So all is good on that. The overall throw on Tree Farm, throw in an open room, and I've had this going for maybe about 20 minutes or so now. I just lit it up before filming and I'm already smelling it. I'm already catching it wafting in and out of the rooms. When I had it going throughout the day, I had it going for a couple hours, probably almost 3 hours when I was testing it out the other day. The throw 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. Throw in an open room was coming in, I would say probably at like a 7.5, maybe even an 8. It's noticeable, but the nice thing about this one, like I said, it's not as intense as fresh balsam. The scent is not as strong as even like Yankee Candle's balsam cedar can just be a very strong scent in and of itself. This is just very pretty, very pleasant, very nice, and I can see why it's so popular, and I'm happy they brought it back. Is this a repurchase for me? Yes, absolutely. I think during Bath & Body Works Candle Day, one of these, if they are still available, will most definitely be making its way into my basket. I'd like to get another one for this season because I do like to try all the different pine Christmas tree type fragrances, and this one's definitely a win for me. You guys, if you have tried a Tree Farm or if you're burning any of the other Christmas tree type scents, leave it in the comments below. Let me know which ones your favorites are, or let me know what you're burning right now. Before I sign off, I want to let you guys know I'm on Instagram, so if you're on there, come find me at life, LIFE _ WITH_letter L. I use my Instagram to post a lot of upcoming videos, purchases, hauls. If you're into vendor wax, I still am trying out vendor wax, so if you're a vendor wax lover, check me out on Instagram. When I do the occasional vendor wax orders, I am posting those on Instagram, so if you're interested in that, come find me. You guys, that's it for me today. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, an awesome holiday season. Start off to the holiday season. Can you believe Thanksgiving's almost here? This year is flying by. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.